Truth is, though, we live in the real world.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to step out of the Bible.
Yeah.
And you are in the Bible right now. And I need you to get out of the
Bryan,
land of
aren't
Jericho.
you the guy that's reading about religion and getting religious?
I am getting religious.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
I am getting religious.
Okay.
I'm becoming more and more religious.
Okay. Are you into the Bible?
I am.
Okay, so why am I wrong?
Because you are you're a tweaker.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm a tweaker. I'm a tweaker. I'm a tweaker.
Wow.
No, I'm a tweaker.
Wow.
No, because my shoulder. No, I had.
Strong.
That's a straight red. That's a straight red.
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay.
I give myself a.
No, I'm not giving you
I'll
the
say
red
this.
card. Hold on. That's
can't
30
say
seconds
anything.
of shut the fuck up.
God damn it, Bryan.
Okay, our government, our military, the world monetary system, Babylonian money magic, has hijacked our government. It was through the Bush clan kind of started it. They hijacked our government, turned our military into their stormtroopers, and they've been using our military to curb stomp anybody that either resisted our policies or had resources we wanted. They've used divide and conquer to cause us to fight over stupid stuff like some fat chick that's non-binary on Saturday Night Live, so we don't pay attention to the fact that we are a frog in a pot, and they're using us to cause chaos in the world. And it's not the United States. Hey, dude. Hey.
Whoa.
He's not done yet.
He's done. I put the timer up on the screen.
Oh, it's over? 30 seconds?
Sam,
Thank you.
we have the highest standard of living. We can, like, it's not
Bryan,
like they're destroying our
what you don't
lives.
understand, Bryan, is that when Bush comes back from his bullshit tour of World War II, which his story changed like 5 or 6 times, okay, and he brought with him the Nazis that redid our history, and they slowly, incrementally changed everything. He couldn't do it overnight. They had to do it slowly over time, okay?
Can you answer me a question? Why have we lifted more people out of poverty in the past 20 years
Who?
than at any time in history? The world. The
Who?
world.
Where? China, we did.
Wait, hold on. China, Vietnam, Malaysia. Look this up. By every metric, you can't find a metric that.
Oh, you mean Bryan? Bryan, are you?
All of Europe, Eastern Europe, even in the Middle East to some extent. And that's a fact.
Bryan,
True or false?
I find it hilarious.
The standard of living.
That you're thinking that we brought democracy in everywhere.
No.
What we did, Bryan, is through free trade, we brought jobs that were in America, we brought them to these countries, and slowly lifted them up a little bit.
So that's kind of a
from
big deal.
dog crap to a little less than dog
Isn't that
crap.
a big deal?
Okay.
They have enough to eat.
Bryan,
Famine's
it's
no
not a
longer an
good
issue.
big deal because what they did was they stole wealth from America, okay? They took jobs from America. Jobs that were created in the United States were brought over. And then what you don't even understand,
America's
Bryan,
standard of
is
living
that our
went-
U.S. military made deals with these countries that if they allowed us to put military bases in their country, they would do free trade deals in which they could tariff us and we would not tariff them.
But
disgusting.
Yes, I watch this. So, but Americans, even the poor Americans' standard of living, and I'll define what I mean, has raised in the past 20 years, and this is what I mean.
Bryan,
there's become an equality of
Bryan,
consumption.
do you think
There's become equality of there's become very important factor, an equality of consumption. So as you're talking about these chicken snake gods and lizard people taking control of everything, all that Americans have had to deal with is this: a bigger flat screen TV, a car that runs cleaner and doesn't break down, plenty of carbohydrates, plenty of protein and fat at cheaper and cheaper prices. All the goods you could want. Thank you, Walmart, Kmart, etc. Everyone has a washing machine. Everyone has a cell phone that they can watch and get information from everywhere on at all times. And even in social media, the right-wing pushback has been massive to the point where people like the Daily Wire are making all the money. So I'm not sure where all this evil is coming from, Sam.
And so this is called nonsense cumulative property, and that all the things you just listed equals happiness.
Yeah, you are.
Well, now you're
Bryan,
talking.
Bryan, this is what happens, Bryan.
Yes.
When you live on a beach in California and you think everyone's doing well, and you don't go to parts of the country that are
I do, though. I travel.
Brian, where do you travel to? You stay in nice hotels and you play A-list
Well,
comedy
first of all, I
clubs.
stay in the nicest hotels.
Okay,
but here's
there we
the
go.
thing. But here's the thing. What
You
I'm trying
are
to say,
delusional, Brian. If you think the standard of living in America is as good as it was 20 years ago,
Well, can we
you're
take-
delusional.
Can we take a look at because we rank pretty high? Can we take a look at the list of highest standard of living?
Now, Brian, as we go down there, what do you think's kind of interesting about this place? Each one of these countries.
are you going to say they don't have a military?
Ah, amazing.
Do you know why they don't have a military?
Why, Brian?
It's very easy and simple. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they have the 800-pound gorilla called America protecting them. Every one of those countries.
So who are you arguing for, me or you?
I am arguing for me.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah, but that's a horseshit standard. Horseshit. Go back
What
up.
does that say? Read
Go
that
back
number
up.
out loud
Go
for
back up.
the blind guy sitting here.
Go back
Read
up.
the number out loud. What standard of living were we?
21.
Yeah, but that's horseshit. Here's why. You cannot compare a country as diverse as the United States with 350 million and counting people to a country of 8 million, which is Sweden. And by the way, I know a couple things about Sweden. I have family members in Sweden. Go back to that. Sweden has the highest suicide rate in the world, always has. Sweden is not a socialist country, by the way. It is a capitalist country. It is a market economy.
Brian,
They actually have lower taxes in some categories than the United States. So let's get that out of the way. Keep going, please. Sweden, the Nordic fallacy.
Brian.
Denmark, another tiny country,
Yeah.
and a very homogenous community.
Yeah,
So
exactly, Brian.
that's a ridiculous
Exactly,
comparison.
Brian.
Canada,
Exactly.
you think Canada has a higher standard of living? Interesting. Better
100%.
healthcare. Better healthcare. Mm-hmm. Switzerland, another tiny mountain community, totally isolated.
I don't even know where
Norway,
this is going.
tiny.
Next
Finland,
story.
tiny. Well, you can't compare
No, Brian,
countries of
we
7
can't
million.
compare it.
Countries of 7
We
million to
can't compare it,
350 million.
Brian,
7
you
million.
brought up Europe. You're the one that brought up Europe. You brought it up.
Because
and
you're-
the reason those countries can have such high standard of living is because they don't have to pay for a military. Because you and people like you want us to police the world. So 50 cents of our dollar has to go to policing these
I
states.
don't want us to police the
You
world.
totally
we
do.
have to police
No, we
the world.
don't, Brian. We don't.
So who makes the waterways? Who makes the maritime routes where we get all our goods and services, all our oil? Who keeps the maritime routes free of piracy and of other countries hijacking all that bounty? Who does that? Why is it that we have never had any, not one
Brian, but the
act
point
of piracy?
is that
but
you
that's
are
important.
completely wrong in everything you're saying right now.